This video is going to be for all the little teens who think going into high school is going to be like fucking the person being a wallflower and such shit. It's going to be Charlie living your best life. It's not. Kind of. Not really. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how. Yeah, I'm going to tell you how. Yeah. So, my high school year, first of all, I went to the same high school all 4 years, so this might not go the same way for everybody because not everybody went to the same high school for 4 years. But I went to the same high school for 4 years. At that, I went to an art school. And the school was High School Musical, but ghetto version. Yeah. I was a instrumental major, which meant I played an instrument as my major. So I was in band. I played the flute. We had art majors. No, we had visual art majors. We had instrumental majors, vocal, dance, creative writing. Is that it? I think that was it. Yeah, I think so. And for instrumental, well, I don't know if it was instrumental majors or music majors. I don't know if it was instrumental majors or music majors, but it was band and orchestra. Yeah, band and then orchestra, so music major, whatever. My school life was pretty standard, I guess you could say. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't euphoria crazy. I know that much. I'm a homebody. I had friends, but I like to stay in, so I wasn't out doing crazy stuff like some of my friends were. 'Cause they were. First of all, I also grew up in New York, and it's different. I live in Texas now, and high school life in New York is different from high school life in Texas. So we're not gonna get into it in this video, but let me just say, New York people are a little different. Okay, we are very different. So first thing I'm gonna say, don't put everything that happens in your freshman year as your staple high school life. Like, you're gonna mature, you're gonna change, you're gonna get new friends, make new friends, get new friend groups through your entire year. So do not take your freshman year as the standalone example of what your entire high school life is gonna be. Please don't. It will destroy you from the inside out. Because by the time I got my senior year, I didn't even have the same friends. I didn't even talk to some of the people I talked to in freshman year. One, because we didn't have classes together. Two, because some of them just gave up by the time senior year came. So yeah, they were already out. I did also have the one guy who was, the year I started, my freshman year, he was supposed to graduate. And he still went there when I graduated. Some of you might be wondering how. I don't know if it's just New York or everywhere in the US, but I think you can stay in, like, keep going to high school until you're 21, then you can't go anymore, you have to get your GED. So that's why he kept coming, which I was like, I don't know why. Because he would just skip through half the year. And he didn't live with his parents, I think, anymore. He lived in a group home. So maybe that was why, I don't know. But I don't know. I guess it was some effort of trying, or maybe he's just weird and wanted to come to school to hang out with younger kids. I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, but don't make your freshman year your entire example of your freaking high school life. That's number one. Number two, your friends throughout high school are gonna give you examples of what it's like to interact with people in the real world. Because certain situations, they might not seem that big or that serious, which they aren't, but it gives you a little insight here and there into either how those people are gonna be when they're adults or how you're gonna interact with people who are like them when you grow up and get into the real world. Because high school is not the real world. High school is people putting on a front to impress people, to impress each other, to feel better about themselves for a day, and then come back and feel worse the next day. So watch who your friends are. See how they act when you do certain things. See how they act when, I don't know, something good happens. You get voted top of the class. See how they act see how they react to that. If they're happy for you, then that's a good thing. If they start acting funny and weird and trying to put you down about it, then I don't know, it's a little weird. Because I definitely had that. I definitely had fake friends and people who acted like their meanness to me was like a way to push me up. And it's like, that's like your parents saying they're beating you because they want you to be tough. And it's like, if anything, you're not making me tough. You're actually making me the opposite. So this is not helping. So you're doing wrong on purpose. Don't take how people treat you to heart, in the sense of don't let it keep you down. Watch how they act so that you know, because you're gonna learn what you like, what you don't like, who you like to be around and who you don't like to be around very quickly if you pay attention to those things. So I would say that just watch how those little things happen. And I swear when you graduate from high school, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I saw that. These were the people I was around when I was in high school, and I hated it. And you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, hell no, and you're gonna get out of there. So just watch. That's number 2. Number 3. This kind of goes into number 2, maybe. External validation. That's all high school is about. External validation. Seeking validation from other people. Getting a yes from someone else because that means whatever you're doing is right. And that's not always the case. It's not always the case at all. I've had so many times where I try and fit into groups that I clearly don't want to be a part of or don't fit into. And it was just so I could be a part of something, because I'm in high school and you're supposed to be a part of something. So they say. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. My 11th grade year and senior year, I had solid friend groups and that was nice, but it gets exhausting trying to keep up with drama and people, feeling certain ways. It's like having siblings that you're not obligated to like care about. I mean, you should care about your friends, but it's different. I don't know. Just that external validation of being like, hey, this is the friend group. Hey, this is the team I'm on at the moment. It gets tiring. It gets boring. It gets annoying. Don't hold on to that external validation. Nothing wrong with wanting to go out and be your best self or put forth your best self for other people, but don't put forth the person they want to see. Put forth the person you feel comfortable being. If it's not a trash person, because otherwise don't do that. Don't do that. You're not gonna have any friends. You're not gonna have anybody talk to you if you're outside being a trash a-hole. Even if people are acting nice to you, promise they all go home and text each other about how an asshole you are. Don't do it. Trust me. As a whole, I would say keep yourself grounded, okay? High school is not forever. It's 4 years. It's 4 years. 4 years of your life that you may or may not remember when you graduate. I live in Texas now, so I don't talk to anybody from my high school anymore. I still have people's numbers, still follow people on Instagram and stuff like that, but we don't talk. Not necessarily because we don't like each other. It's just we are growing up. We're becoming adults, coming into life. People move on. We are not in high school. There is not stuff and time to reminisce about 24/7. And it's weird because I see my parents and I see their friends sometimes, and I'm like, y'all are still stuck in high school. You guys are still stuck in high school. Like your life, your personality, your being is high school. Why? You have kids, wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad to care about, job to work. Why are we still living as if we're in high school? And I'm so glad I never got caught in that freaking time loop of high school over and over again, because that, it kind of looks crazy. It looks really embarrassing. Looks really embarrassing. You see a grown adult still acting and living as if they're in high school. Especially when everyone else around them is not in that mindset, like at all. It's crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to get that because my little sister's in high school and she's kind of like a little popular girl, and at times I see her, she'll come home and like she'll say, oh, like I watch anime, but I don't tell my friends about it because they think I'm weird. I think I'm like nerdy or something. I'm like, huh? People are calling me weird for liking anime in 2023? You're struggling, girl. You're struggling. That's also just her friend group though. She's like the popular girl, so she likes to hang around a certain type of group, which is fine. But it's kind of scary because my youngest sister, I have a sister in high school and I have a sister who will be going into middle school next year. And that middle school stuff is like, that's like high school 1.0. High school 2.0 is real high school. High school 1.0 is middle school. That's when you get to see like the really immature stuff, but like it's middle school. So she's gonna be, that middle school stuff's gonna fly through and she's gonna be right in high school, and I don't even know what she's gonna be like in high school, bro. I'm kind of worried. She's not gonna be anything like my other sister. My other sister's like the popular girl. She likes to be in everything. The youngest, I don't know what she's gonna be like in high school. Because once she gets that inch of freedom, I don't know at all. I just wanted to make this video because high school, it was crazy, but not in a crazy way. It was crazy in a mind blur, bullshit, fake your way through it type of thing. Like, oh, if I could go back to high school, I would not even do it differently. Besides my freshman year. That's the only year I would change. My freshman year wasn't horrible, but I would not try and make it my everything. Because by senior year, I did not care. It meant nothing to me. And that's how all my other friends felt. Senior year flew by like nothing. I mean, we were also in COVID, so that might be it. But I think in general, it just, to be honest, my 11th grade year felt like my senior year. My 11th grade year was probably 10th grade year felt like was my best year in high school, my favorite year. 11th grade felt like my senior year, but I think that's because COVID happened. Because 12th grade year, it was mostly online. I was not one of those kids who needed to be in class to learn properly, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't need to be there. So I was remote for school, but yeah, I just wanted to say that because I think a lot of people hold on to high school as if it's the only thing that'll, it's their everything. And I don't know who tells people this. I don't know who tells people that high school is their everything. I don't know. This is real life. You gotta keep going, move forward, focus on other things. So I just wanted to make a quick little video for that. Let me know, what was you guys' favorite year in high school? Was it your freshman year, junior year, sophomore, senior year? What was your favorite year and what was your least favorite year? My favorite year was 10th grade. My least favorite year was 9th grade. I was being such a loser in 9th grade. Anyways, bye.